A first carry for Leonard Fournette. And not the start he was hoping for there, as he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
Second and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, second and 10. Now Doug Marrone, with the play clock almost out, says let's take a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on second and 10. Now Taylor. He sets to fire deep. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Steven Nelson. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
46-yard line.
Ready? 60 Pittsburgh. Yep.
It's our field. It's our field. Hey, it's our.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Protein spill.
Telvin Smith on the tackle.
2.
It's caught by Mike Evans. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10. Back to throw. Eason. And oh, look at that. A diving catch. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. Now Elliott. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Ezekiel Elliott hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point put through by Boswell. And it's now a 7-0 game. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Here's a run on first down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Fournette. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13. Taylor will throw. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard.
Hey.
Second down and inches. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. A.J. Bouye, the fine cornerback, there to make the play defensively. An incomplete pass on second down leads us to 3rd and inches. Looking to throw. Eason. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. Calais Campbell finding his way home for the sack.
Well, it's about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. Maybe a little fortunate there. That was leaking a little, maybe leaking a lot, but he got it.
Yeah, he actually was able to make it work. How about the body language, though, right? As he watched that ball leak to the right, trying to bring it back in, and had just enough to get it done.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. This time Taylor will throw. They'll roll him out right. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
On 3rd down, Taylor nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Ryan Shazier make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
And that's their first sack of this game, but how about last week? 6 sacks, great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush. They are really working in sync right now.
And out of bounds, where will they spot it? At the 35-yard line, so great field position coming up. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Elliott. And some room to roam now. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott with touchdown number 2 in the game, and now 11 on the year. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. Boswell good with the extra point, and that makes our score 17-0. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And 3 and out on the last drive. No points on the scoreboard. A little soul-searching now.
I would say so, and they need to help out their defense a little bit. They've had to be on the field a lot more than normal, put them in some tough spots. But what's the old adage? When you get another chance, it gives you a better chance to do it right.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. From the gun, it's Taylor. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Devin Bush, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
Check, 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 check.
17-0 our score after one. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
They're running it.
From the shotgun, it's Taylor. And connecting here with DJ Shark. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. Now let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11.
Let's go, D. Tighten up. Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist. Twist, 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 twist. 66, pull it, now. 98 to Mike. I'm going to run you over. I'm going to run you over.
They'll indeed go for it. It's Taylor. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. And Xavier Woods with a pick. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half, and you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest, we're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here, but he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Break. Show the mic, boys. 52.
I don't even know why this team showed up.
General West. Slam.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
Let's go now. 18 Gator.
So don't say nothing.
Pilot, 64. Weak. 5.
They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Ezekiel Elliott on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And the route is on here in this first half. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Typically down to the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me. You've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
I'm sorry about that. But normally, I'm the one preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time. First half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive that gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're going to that portion of the sheet that says big-time plays, specials, anything you can use to get yourself back into it.
2nd and 10, it's Taylor again, eluding the pressure right. Nowhere to get away, and down he goes. Steelers. Taylor is sacked.
Well, that was their third sack of the ball game. Second in the league in sacks coming into this one. They're planning on making it a race to the top, aren't they?
Absolutely. They're looking up at that top spot, but they might be looking down at the second spot pretty soon. To throw on third down. Taylor. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Ryan Shazier in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. And the Jaguars send out their punter, standing just outside his own goal line. This is brought in at the 21. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they?
Ezekiel Elliott going to take it the distance. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Ezekiel Elliott on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Boswell good with the extra point, and a rout is on here in this first half. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Brings up 2nd and 2. The 33-yard line.
198. Watch 98. 98's the mic.
And we got to get to the ball, team. We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving. Converge.
To throw is Taylor. And the catch made here by Marquise Lee. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 10 yards there, good enough for a Jags first down.
Watch 98. 98's the mic.
Here we go.
Watch 98. Watch 98. 98's the mic.
You don't want none, baby.
Shut up.
On first down, it's Taylor. It's complete to Chris Conley. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
98's the mic. Here we go, D. All day. Defense all day. All day. Watch 98. Watch 98. 98's the mic.
Get in the weight room. Get in the weight room.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Let's go.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. 26 mics.
Throwing now, Taylor on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Ryan Shazier has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
26 mics. Let's go, D. Watch out. Watch out. Watch out. Watch out.
Kill.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Taylor, flush to his right. And the pressure gets to him again.
They can't
And they're picking up right where they left off with the shutout that they pitched last week. A huge part of that, this pass rush. They know how to get after people.
Offensively, good luck finding some answers right now. 3rd and long. Taylor and company hoping to regroup after the sack.
198. Watch 98. 98's the mic. You must be getting tired of seeing me. 198. Watch 98. 98's the mic. You're trash. You're trash. 198.
Out of the gun, it's Taylor. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. No move to pull the offense. Taylor's going to go for it. Fourth down, here's Taylor. And an alley to run. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a third situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Go! Mike, check 33. 33. Get it.
Here's the 2nd and 7. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 18. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
A little over 20 seconds remaining in the half as they'll line up here 1st and 10.
41. We've got to wedge that, huh? You better be afraid of me. You better be afraid of me.
After the interception, here's Taylor. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Steven Nelson. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more.
Set. X3. 218. Chopper. Come. Switch. Now.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Looking for the end zone. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. James Washington in the final seconds of the first half as his guys continue to pour it on.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So we reach halftime here in the Steel City with the Steelers on top. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the 3rd quarter.
Any return to get you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
Let's go.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. This is Elliott. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
Go. You got perfect.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on second and goal. Back to throw. Eason got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Vance McDonald, his 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. A PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready? 26 Mike.
Let's go, defense. Hey, man up, D. Man up, D.
Don't take.
Spell. Short.
Now Taylor on first down. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. They have not gotten him going at all. Tried to spark something there with a longer throw, unable to complete it.
But you have to keep trying. He's one of their best playmakers. No matter what it says on the scoreboard, you're always trying to get him the football.
Again, now it's Taylor on second and 10. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. Taylor hit, he lost the football, and it's picked up by the Steelers. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk-reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
Should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the same play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never.
And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. James Washington with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Steelers capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead will swell by 1 more. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Let's make these babies crawl all the way back home. Shift.
Switch.
Now it's Taylor. And he completes it to Westbrook. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Come on. Watch 98. Come on. 98's the mic.
You ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing.
Here's Taylor. He's going to loft one deep left side here. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
Boy, not deterred from those first two failed attempts. They're going to go a third time here on fourth down.
Hey, 4-1's Mike. 4-1's Mike.
Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time.
They'll try and throw for it here. That's to his running back, complete. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. They've been burned twice already on fourth down, but the third time's the charm as they keep the drive moving.
41 Mike. 41 Mike. 41 Mike. Let's go, Heavy. Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got? What you got, Heavy? What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Give me some. Here we go. Here we go.
Mike 41. Mike 41.
Hey, here I come. Here I come. Shut up.
On 1st and 10, it's Taylor. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. The running back, Leonard Fournette, his intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down.
Mike 41. We got to wedge that, huh? I got one.
Hey,
Win the rep. Let's go right here.
41's the mic. 41's the mic.
Man, I got you.
Here's Taylor. Going to throw again. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard.
98's the mic.
Stop your whining.
Watch 98. Watch 98. 98's the mic.
Watch the slant. Watch the slant.
Check 43. Slam. Off.
On third down, Taylor. And that will be incomplete. Another drive comes and goes. Still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and when the second half comes, you know, it's real easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. You just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth.
Hey, let's get this.
They're going to try and throw. Caught here by Conley. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well. Taylor now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10.
He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up. Watch it.
Again, it's Taylor. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 10 yards there. Good enough for a Jags first down.
Watch 98. Watch 98. 98's the mic.
Hey, watch your leg. Check, 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 check.
66. Pull it high. Watch 98. Watch 98. 98's the mic. Here I come. That's it.
They'll throw on first down with Taylor. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Anthony Harris. Through an opening, and there he goes. The 20, 10, and he brings this one back. It's a pick six for a Steeler touchdown. Well, this has just been obviously a dreadful day for him throwing the football. Now 4 interceptions. This one leads to 6 points going the other direction. Tough.
Yeah, it is, and this feels old school to me because you never really took out your starting quarterback back in the good old days. No matter what was going on, he was your guy, and you rode him for better or for worse. In today's football, usually we got a backup who's warmed up and has come into the game, so you can see an old school approach here that's not really benefiting him at this point.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick six, obviously. Taylor hit. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
60 Pittsburgh. Shoot. 6-6, pull it high. Hey, Haywood. Go.
52, Mike, 52. Pick it up, guys. Pick it up.
Following the fumble recovery, Eason, and this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, second and 10.
Protein spill.
They'll try to sweep with Elliott. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. They call that a loss of 6 yards. And it's third down now.
Greystone travel.
52's
Go.
52's the mic.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Go.
Throwing on third and long. Eason. He's got Evans. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Mike Evans, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Steelers capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Extra point now by Boswell. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Makes the score Steelers 66, Jaguars nothing.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Now, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Now on 2nd and 13. Taylor, he's got the hook up with Conley. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. Taylor from the gun, he'll throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Right about 20 yards on the pickup. Officially, they'll say it's going to go for 19. To throw is Taylor, operating from the gun. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and it's picked up by the Steelers. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
As they say, this game hasn't exactly been one for the books. I mean, we're into the 4th quarter here, and now this happens, another turnover. Not one that they're going to hold up and say, yeah, this has been a banner day.
Absolutely. Still sitting on 0.
Come on, set. 60 outlaw.
It's a party now. It's a
Recon, 132 fighter.
Watch the twins.
Watch you.
A first down carry by Elliott. Oh, Elliott going to be hit. He coughs it up. Loose football. And the Jags grab it. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3 at the 38-yard line.
Now Taylor. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Taylor now on first down. The open man is Westbrook. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Steelers' 27-yard line.
Watch 98. Watch 98. 98's the mic. Here we go, D. Here I come. Here I come again. Here I come again. Watch 98.
To throw again on 2nd down. Taylor. And now here's another interception. Picked off near the 32. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. They'll run with Elliott. And another mistake here defensively as a flag is down on the tackle, and that's going to tack on 15 more.
Let's go.
The penalty moves them into the red zone here on 1st and 10.
80 weapon. Go, go. Yes, yes.
52's the mic.
Yeah. You don't want none.
Now.
Looking to throw. Eason. That one into the hands of his tailback, Samuels. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Jalen Samuels, his first touchdown on the year. And the Steelers capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Boswell for the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points. You feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Taylor. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. The number 7 usually lucky here, not for him. 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw him, he had won a Heisman Trophy in college, so sometimes you just have a lousy game. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad career, but when you're talking about one game, 7, you're right, not lucky at all.
Yeah, Ty Detmer, the last to do it in 2001, to throw 7 picks.
Hey, exit. Look at me. Zipper.
Let's go, baby. They turn over. Get that ball. Get that ball. Check 52.
On 1st and 10, Eason letting one go, and it's intercepted at the goal line. A.J. Boye with a pick, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and then finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. 2nd and 10 now. It's Taylor. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Devin Bush make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
26 Mike, 26 Mike.
Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now. Check 52.
Back.
3rd and long, it's Taylor. And he's going to go down again. Ryan Shazier in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And taken right at the 35. They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And we have reached the 2-minute warning. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. With this lead and the football, things obviously looking good, but maybe, you've taught me this before, maybe this is where the defense is hoping that the offense helps them preserve that shutout that they've got going.
And it has to be in the minds of the offense that they know how rare it is to get a shutout. So take care of them, protect them, take care of the ball, move it downfield, run the clock down. You don't want your defense to have to go on the field again the rest of the game. Reward them.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. The veteran Jimmy Smith there on the coverage. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
Check pass.
So they go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair.
That's it. Big hit.
So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more 1st down to help salt this one away. Back to throw. Eason, he's going to launch it for Washington. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The veteran Jimmy Smith there on the coverage. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Here's Jordan Berry now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
17-yard line.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
Let's go, boys.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. And now again, the play clock's going to run out on him. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
Successive penalties have them looking now at a 1st and 20.
25.
From the gun, it's Taylor. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And they'll mark him down right around the 9, just shy of the 10. They'll give him a yard on the play, and it'll make this a 2nd and long.
At the 9-yard line.
And boy, again, they won't get this off in time. So they'll walk him back half the distance.
Let's go now. 6 yards. Here we go, D. Hey, it's just me and you. Take over.
After the penalty, it's Fournette. And that gets him a little room as he'll take this up over the 10-yard line. That'll net 7 yards on the ground, but it'll leave him with a healthy distance still to go on 3rd down.
7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Here we go. 98 to Pittsburgh. 98 to Mike.
Come on, baby. Come on, let's go.
And they will take a knee here.
Taylor on the keeper.
So